Welcome to Cabo Properties YouTube channel. Kushe Cabo, hello. This is Cabo Properties YouTube channel. My name is Showers. I've got some very important information to bring to you guys, especially for those in Sierra Leone, but also for those going to Sierra Leone from here. From what I mean here, I mean from the diaspora, Sierra Leoneans, non-Sierra Leoneans alike. So I'm going to say this partly in English and partly in Creole as well. So yes, I'm going to talk about a part in English and Creole so that everybody will understand and take the necessary precaution that is needed. But before I get into that, I would like you guys to subscribe and hit the like button. Please hit the like button for me. And yeah, show some love, man. Just show me some love. We want to get to 10,000 subscribers by end of this year. We can make it happen. So please just keep subscribing. Yeah. Thanks to everyone who subscribed so far. And of course, thank you for sharing and dropping your comments. But also one thing I want to talk about before even I get into the main topic for today is that, how I met somebody today, and I've been meeting a lot of people around when I go around in London who've seen my videos. But I met one specific lady today called Sia. I went to buy ginger. Oh, by the way, I got my ginger drink here. So especially the time of the year, I drink a lot of ginger because it's winter, cold right now. So I gotta stick with my ginger and lime for boost me immune system to keep me healthy. So I went to buy ginger and other fruits and food stuff, and then this person just say Kusheo. So I was like, oh, definitely there's a Sierra Leonean around here because I don't usually see Sierra Leonean. I mean, I've met one other lady down there who's a Sierra Leonean as well a long time ago. But anyway, this particular lady called Sia, very lovely lady. She said Kushe, and then of course she gave me all the compliments for what I'm doing. But also what's even more important is the advice that she gave and the little bits and pieces that she mentioned, to help with what I'm doing. So I just want to say I feel really, really blessed. I feel privileged, and I want to thank her for stopping by, talking to me, and giving me the advice, of course, complimenting what I do. So I just want to say I appreciate that. I really feel blessed and appreciative when I meet people out and about who've seen what I'm doing here, who've seen my videos, and just complimenting it as well as giving advice. Not that when I mean advice, it's not just like, oh, it's like pointing out things that I could improve on. For me, that's important. Those things that, oh, you can improve this way, you can do it that way as well, you can add this as well. So I just want to say I really appreciate that. I feel really, really lucky to have you guys here watching me and then giving those advice, because that is how I grow. That's how we all grow, by taking criticisms, advice. If I wasn't even a criticism, it was just an advice. It was tips, if you like, some tip to add. So yeah, I'm really, really pleased for that. I've met another lady before as well. Same thing. I was walking in Tesco, and then somebody say, Mr. Showers. I was like, whoa, who knows me here? I don't see so many Sierra Leoneans here. But I'm glad that people are watching and they're recognizing me out and about. And yeah, another good thing as well I want to talk about, I've got someone in Holland, I think is in Holland here, who has been watching my video from day one. So he's been contacting me here and there on Instagram, and we've been chatting. And I'm very pleased to say he has listened a lot to some of the comments I've been making here, and he's been following some of it, and he has done some few investments as well, and he's making progress. And he's telling me, oh, I've done this, I'm now about to do this. So we exchange more ideas. So I'm really, really blessed, brother. You know yourself. I don't want to say your name because you probably don't want that to be said here. But yeah, big up yourself, man. Keep going. Do what you do. Yeah, God, they bear you. The ancestors, they bear you. You will make progress, man. You will succeed. So big up all of you guys doing that. Okay, so let me get into the main topic now I want to talk about. And as you've seen in the description or on the thumbnail, scammers, this new scam thing that is happening in Sierra Leone. It's probably even old thing anyway, but I've discovered it recently because they actually tried to scam my mom. They tried to scam my mother. And in an extension, myself, because my mom contacted me to get involved. And luckily, obviously, I don't just get involved in things. I've got to ask questions. I've got to figure out every detail before I get involved in anything. But also, even before I started talking to my mom, later on, because when she left me the voice message, I was busy. So I had to call her later on. She had already figured out that, oh, this is a scam through my other cousins. They figured out that this is a scam. But anyway, so this is the story. I'm going to try and make it brief because it's long. So my mom sent me a voice message saying, oh, somebody who's got somebody, and this is literally the word, say somebody who knows somebody, because they don't say the names, I've asked that I help them with somebody, their brother who is not well, come from the UK. So they have somebody here in the UK. Now that somebody has someone who's also traveled to Sierra Leone from the UK, living there, but now he's not well. He needs somewhere to stay. So mom was asking me to help to see if they can stay, because obviously I got properties there, and then the apartment where I stay when I go to Sierra Leone, mom said maybe we can help this person to stay there, etc. So I'm thinking, well, how does mom knows these people, and why is it my property? I've got, to be honest, I've got someone who goes to use the property here and there anyway, because I put somebody in charge and I get them to go there to just make sure things are safe. It's fine. So why would mom want me to put somebody else in there? And I'm going to Sierra Leone soon as well. So I need somewhere to stay. I can't have somebody staying there. Mom saying, even though mom says for 2 weeks, but I know when you put somebody in your property for 2 weeks, what if they take a month? And it's difficult to get them out. So I was thinking, but I was busy, like I said, during the day. So I thought, okay, I will contact mom after work to talk about it. But what has happened is this. When I spoke to mom now, when she told me what has happened, is these people contacted her to say, we have this person in the UK, like I've mentioned, can you help their family? But whilst they said that, what they said to mom was, can you send us some money to Kenema? That's what they said. They said they're in Kenema or Kailao. Send us some money over there so that we can transport this person to the city, because they're seriously ill. If we don't transport them sooner, something worse will happen to them. So let's transport them sooner. And then when their family who is in the UK sends money, you can get your money back from that. And they got somebody who pretended as if they're from the UK, called my mom to talk to my mom to say, oh, I will spend for their feeding. I'll send $1,500 to you so you can do their feeding, etc. They made all these kind of big bogus talks. Meanwhile, this other person in Freetown trying to get my mom to send money over. They even got my mom to send her ID card because my mom thought it was real. In fact, my mom thought, okay, well, my kids are in the UK, maybe it's their friend, So she sent over an ID card to them, and somehow they pretended as if they've sent $1,500 to her to collect from the UK. Meanwhile, the guy in Freetown, or the woman, I don't know if it's a guy, the person in Freetown is trying to get my mom to send money over to them in the name of, we want to transport this person to Freetown soon so that it doesn't get worse. Whatever that is they're going through does not get worse. But of course, mom did not have all that money that they're looking for to send. And also, yeah, mom was just delaying the whole thing anyway, trying to understand what's going on, trying to wait for somebody from the UK, blah, blah, blah. So when they send the money over to the code over, because they're sending it through one of the mobile things, they send the code over. My mom then got to my cousin to check the code, etc. Luckily, my cousin was smart enough to pick out that this is not real. So my cousin was able to say, this isn't real, mom. This is not money somebody was sending. It looks like somebody is trying to get you to just send money over to them with the promise that they're going to send you $1,500 to look after their family member, but it's fake. So that's what happened. Luckily, my mom found out that, okay, this is fake. So by the time I called mom now to discuss, because I was going to ask mom all these questions, how do you know this person that is sending to go stay in my property? They say they're in England. How do you know? Because mom says it's one of my friends from England. I'm thinking about any of my friends going to Sierra Leone from the UK. If they want to use my property, they should contact me first. They will be contacting me. And how would they get your number in the first place? Mom, that's what I think mom was saying she doesn't even know how they got her number, so she's confused on that. I say, well, yeah, people will take your number from WhatsApp groups. Obviously, they will take your number, they will just dial random numbers, really, and see who answer the phone. So that's all possible. But anyway, so I was going to ask her all this question about how he knows this person that want to stay in my place, who, because I was thinking maybe it's one of her neighbors, somebody in the community that she knows. But she has never met this person. They just call her pretending as if they're from the UK, etc., etc., and pretending as if they're going to send her money to help somebody else. But clearly, it was all a lie. It was just them. Somebody want them to send money over to them. That's it. And but the debate was, well, we get somebody who's going to send you money. So for the people who don't understand Creole English, let me put the Creole version. So for now, no, especially for the old people in Natong, because they target everybody, but mostly old people. It does sound like an over here in England as well. So scammers they target old people. They will call random numbers. If they see this person is old, they're in their 80s or 90s or even 60s, then try for convince you. But mostly older people try for convince you, like for say somebody they try for thief you money in a bank. Then you go give them your details. Then they say then call from social bank or whatever mobile phone company. These things happen. So salon, this kind of thing they happen as well. They target everybody, but like I say, old people then. So what they then do to me, mama, then tell and say somebody they will know well, we come from England now, salon live now, but know well seriously. But in family England, where they send money, we want for where they find place for them for go tap from then they can him, but they can Freetown for treatments. So they have place for tap for let them help them for free, for let them help them. So then tell me mama say lay help them for the place for tap, then go send money for feeding, then make somebody like pretend like for say the England call them. And me mama know they read and write that other thing on the back, so you not go know, you don't know who's on number an England number. So but the person where they salon they tell me mama, let me mama send money to them first as well. Say send money for that, make this person can free on urgently, because otherwise, worst thing will happen to them. Like can free on you in Peking. They make an urgent order, they make the thing back, but they even convince me mama to the point mama send ID card, because they say this person in England want for send money to you, so send you ID card over to we. Mama send the ID card. Then send even fake thing through mobile money to me mama in phone. Why is this other person in England, they call say, go send money $1,500 for the feeding. This other person in Freetown, they say, okay, send me some money right now so that I will make this person come, go Natong. Then you know when they send that money, you can take your money. Luckily, though, my mama go show this to me cousin, who when I go collect money from him anyway, and my other bigger cousin as well. And then say, this not true, this kind code, not a real code, we go take money. This $1,500 not lie. So now, so my mama take them find out for saying a scam, they try for scammer. Luckily, my mama not send no money over to them, so that not happen. But anyway, this not just for put them out there for long enough for say this kind of thing they happen. When I get old people them, old mommy them, or old papa them, when I begin advise them, especially with December they cancel. In December, obviously more people will be out there trying to steal money from people, try to scam people to get wherever that is. It's festive season, isn't it? So now they tend to have to be more cautious. Obviously, have to be cautious all year round, but then are even worse because people are desperate for money. So advise old person, if you get granny, grandpa, advise them. If they get any phone call where somebody they go tell them for say, hey, while I help somebody but send money to we first, then in a no. Somebody they say they call it from England for help, that no. If you get picking out overseas, somebody call for say, hey, I sabi picking overseas, call you picking first and ask and say, sabi this so person. Let the picking confirm say yes or no. Those are very, very important. Do not fall for the bait. That bait, don't fall for it. They will steal your money. So that's what happened. Obviously, how I thought I would have been scammed is if I had agreed to my mom to say, oh yes, straight away, like when she left me the voice message, that very moment, I messaged her back to say, oh yeah, okay, then you go stay at my place. They will stay there. She probably would have responded to them, so, okay, my son said, yes, he can stay. Blah, blah, blah. And then probably that would have made her even send money because she probably now thought, okay, Showers knows about this. He's fine with it. So I will send money over to them to help them to come to the city. So that's how I would have got involved in that. So my mom would have been scammed. Obviously, I would have been scammed as well in that kind of sense. But of course, I was never, ever going to just say yes. My mom knows me anyway. My mom and my whole family knows that there is no way anybody's going to ask me for anything without justifying those things, without answering questions. It's not possible, not with me. You've got to answer questions. You've got to justify why you need this money or why you need that done. That's just who I am. They sometimes find it difficult, But that's just who I am. They found it difficult that I'll challenge things, I'll ask questions. So they say, oh, he's stubborn. Oh, this one, hey, for one for asking something, for one for asking for something, you get for answer or 10, 20, 100 questions. Yes, because for things like this, you got to answer questions. You got to show me, justify why you need my money. Because when I make my money, I work hard for it. I studied, I justified that I can, I want to go to work, make money. I'm here doing YouTube. I've got to sit down and record like I'm doing now. All these lights you see, I bought them. I have to edit it on here and then post it up. I have to meet all the YouTube standards. That's justification as to why I should be here and passing on the information. So it's the same thing. You want my money that I'm working hard for? Justify it. So they know I was never going to just say yes anyway. So yeah, it was a waste of time. But anyway, this is an advice, like I mentioned, so that people are aware that this is going on and it's going to get more and more big as the festive seasons come closer. But it's everywhere. It's around the clock, 24/7, 365. So make sure you look after yourself and your loved ones, especially the older people, yeah? And of course, younger people. Okay. So I'm going to stop here for now in that note, but I want to just touch on the kush and drug situation in Sierra Leone. Like I said, we're going to talk about it all the time, every time, until we really get to a position where our youths and young people are safe. They're free from drugs. This kush business is still there. The drug business is still there. Whether or not tramadol, cocaine, whatever, is still there. We get Fortina Tranga against that. Every young person, every old person, everybody get Fortina. Mama, papa, pikin, we get for make sure say we kick against this drug situation, whatever that is, whether not tramadol or whether not the kush or whether not the cocaine or every one of them, we Fortina up against them. Now we control this. Now we pikin them. Now we family. Now we papa them. Now mama them. Our future leaders them. We get Fortina up and protect them. Please, we get for put foot down, not for sit down, left and so let we hold the government accountable. Let we challenge everybody we involved, whether not the one under government now, the one the outer government or opposition or you where they take them or your mama or your papa or sister or we all, everybody there for all accountable. The one they pull out from here, wherever they go, they say the chemical they come from overseas now, yeah, and China, etc., wherever. Una self for all accountable. Now left. This not good. They destroy with future. Big one the way they end up and the thing for destroy future. We want people in for can invest now in country. They're not going to invest if this kind of thing they happen. Because even the young, if the youth they know they will for do the work whether they can bring anyway, what's not the point? We want good name for the country, please. So let we keep standing up, let we keep fighting until we remove this thing out of the country. Okay, I will stop here for now, but I want to say thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. We need to get to 10,000 subscribers by end of the year. That's a target. And it is possible with you guys, with your help. Yeah, you always come here to watch us. Please just subscribe. It is free. Yeah, hit the subscribe button. Just 110 or more, please, yeah? Thank you very much. Once again, stay blessed. Look after yourself. Have a lovely weekend. If you're watching this over a weekend, if it's a week, of course, have a lovely week. My name is Showers, and this is Cabo Properties YouTube channel. Peace. Right, folks, don't forget to
subscribe to this channel now.